Hey, what's up guys? Chubby Retro here. Good morning. Making a video today that I didn't expect to be making. I'm sure for people that, follow vloggers and what have you, you've probably heard of the unfortunate and untimely passing of Adam the Woo, one of the YouTube pioneers, one of the vlogging pioneers. I believe he's been doing it for about 15 years. And one of the first gentlemen that I would follow. I subscribed to his channel and I really enjoyed the content that he was putting out. He did a lot of the small towns, drove through old abandoned towns. He would he was always the type that would take the side road rather than the highway, just so he can see and get to meet people. And he would stop into towns, into stores, and talk to people, and he was really good at talking to people. He was really good at interviewing. And so I think what attracted me to his content was I was a huge fan of Huell Howser. When I was younger, it was a show on PBS, and I'm sure a lot of Southern California people are familiar with who Huell Howser was. And when he passed away, it was almost like Adam the Woo filled that void. He filled the void of, exploring, going to these random little spots and making it sound very interesting. And so Adam was one of the guys that I would watch and, subscribe to. And there was times that I ran into him in the past. First time I met him was actually at the LA Haunted Hayride for Halloween a few years back, and I introduced myself to him. Well, at first I saw him come in, and he was a big guy. I mean, he was probably 6'2", 6'3", and so you couldn't miss him. He walks in, and I told my wife, I go, hey, look, there's Adam the Woo, knowing that I had been a big fan of his for some time. And I went up to him and I figured, you know what, I got to introduce myself and tell him something that maybe would make him remember me. And I went up to him and I introduced myself, and I told him, I go, wow, this is like meeting one of the Beatles. And he kind of looks at me, he shrugged it off, and he's like, oh no, man, this is not like the Beatles. I go, yeah, it is. And so met him, shook his hand, talked to him for a little bit, told him, you know what, all right, nice meeting you. Go ahead and do your thing. I'll do mine. And I remember I forgot to take a picture, and my wife says, hey, go back and take a picture. And I was hesitant, but oh yeah, let me go over there again. And so, hey, Adam, can I take a picture with you? And oh yeah, no problem. Real nice, humble guy, down to earth. He was not flashy, not arrogant. He started from sleeping in Large Marge and probably, I think, a van beforehand. And so he was able to build his channel and build his brand, so to speak. Even though I don't think he really was I don't think he realized how popular he was. I don't think he realized how famous he was. And what makes me think that is the fact that I remember one time he advertised on one of the videos, like, hey, send in a self-addressed envelope and I will send you guys some stickers. I made some stickers. And in later videos, I think he shot a video where he went to the post office to pick up his mail from his P.O. box, and they told him, like, you have a lot of mail. And so he's walking out with trays and trays and trays of mail. And he was like, I don't remember what his exact words were, but he was like, guys, like what's going on? Like, this is too much. And he even got to a point where he was like, after this date, I'm not accepting anymore. And don't send me any more envelopes because I can't. It's overwhelming. And I don't think he realized his reach. I don't think he realized how many fans he had. I don't think he realized his appeal or what have you. And so that was one of the indications where he was like overwhelmed, and he didn't expect. I think he probably thought, hey, if I get a couple, 100, that would be cool. He got thousands. And so I have some of those stickers. I don't have them with me right now, but he did send us out some stickers. And so the last time I saw him was recently at the Puente Hills Mall for the Back to the Future event that they had, the 40th anniversary. He was there with Justin Scard, and I went up to him. We're talking for a little bit, and I told him, once again, messing with him, I was like, hey, this is like meeting one of the Beatles. And once again, he kind of shrugged it off, and I go, but you're John. Or I'm sorry, Paul, maybe I told him Paul, John or Paul, one of the two. And he says, oh yeah, and Justin is Ringo. And Justin laughs it off. Yeah, I'm Ringo. And so we were just talking for a brief moment there. Then we started shooting and doing our thing. And he was just a real humble guy. Real humble guy. So, I mean, it sucks. It sucks. You don't ever know when it's your last day. And so I want to just, send my condolences to his parents, to his sister, to all his fans. It's one of those things that you don't expect. I mean, I was informed yesterday. I stood off of social media for a while. YouTube, kind of just wanted to hang out and watch movies or what have you. And my son woke me up at 1 a.m, and he was like, hey, did you see Adam the Woo died? I go, no, you're messing with me. And I looked it up, and yeah. And it was announced like 8 hours before, but I hadn't seen it. So, initially I couldn't sleep for a while just thinking about it. And then, I decided to just get up and just make this quick little video, let him know that we appreciated his work. And he was a funny guy. There was some funny content. There was some things that he did that, it was just like, out of the blue. I mean, his great idea to ride his mountain bike down that metal slide. I don't know why that crossed his mind, but he did it, and he ate it bad. And I don't know if he broke an arm or anything, but yeah, that was a funny time. I mean, I remember during COVID, he did a video where he went to King Taco in East LA. And because, I mean, you couldn't do anything. Everything was closed. So he was doing kind of like food reviews. He went to King Taco in East LA. And I'm watching it, and I'm going, oh, Adam, I mean, I hope you're aware where you're at, But he's in East LA, and he's ordering some tacos, and he orders an horchata. And he tastes the horchata, and he goes, oh, wow. It has a kick to it. And so that's kind of our inside joke with our family whenever we have an horchata. It's like, hey, remember when Adam said that the horchata had a kick to it? I mean, it has cinnamon, but it doesn't have a kick. But I mean, to him it did. That was funny. He did a video once which was one of my wife's favorite moments, was he was going back into, I don't know where he was, to be honest with you, and he was entering the RV. And he entered the RV, and he was carrying around a pillow or a plush of I say it's a poop emoji. Some people say it's like a chocolate swirl emoji. But anyway, so he walks in, and he has it, and it's a big plush, and he throws it at the camera, and he goes, I'm tired of carrying this SHIT all day. And so he had that sense of humor. He was a humble guy. He was a funny guy. I mean, I was watching this most recent video where he's with the Grinch. Carefree guy. I think he was a big fan of Christmas. And it's so unfortunate that this happens so close to Christmas. I mean, just days. But that's just the way it is sometimes. I mean, this stuff you can't plan for. So anyway, just felt like I wanted to come on here and say something. Let him know that if he's watching, that he will, be missed. It's going to be weird when you go out to a shoot or to an event that that he would have been at, and he's not there. it's going to be weird to, look for, oh, where's it? Oh, there's German in Venice. There's Ordinary Adventures. Where's Adam? And he's not there, but you expect him to be there. So anyway, I got my piping hot caffeinated beverage here. Everybody should get one today and, give a toast to Adam the Woo. Thank you, brother, and fly high.